Now, our special guest was part of the biggest girl band of all time, the Spice Girls. She's since then gone on to present her own weekly radio show. Now he even has her own clothing range. Please welcome to Saturday Kitchen the incredible, versatile and brilliant Emma Bunton.
Oh,
great to have on the show.
That was very nice, thank you.
Your agent wrote that. No, I'm joking. But yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Because it must be quite difficult to go on when you do something like that to then go on and make a success of other things.
Yeah, it's crazy because obviously it was such a big thing, the Spice Girls. So, but you know, it's nice to be able to do my own stuff now and kind of grow with that and still be creative, obviously, with the clothing range and my radio show is great.
Which is on
fun.
today as well,
It's on today at 4 till 7.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant to be on Heart because we play all great fun tunes and I love it. I really have a good time.
Exactly. Well, radio frightens me to bits.
Does it?
It was one thing that I would never, ever do.
How can it frighten you? You just don't have to wear makeup. You can put your jammies on, play some music.
Makeup wasn't on my list of things that really bothered me anyway. Right, now, of course, at the end of the day, I'm going to cook food heaven or food hell for Emma. Be something based on your favourite ingredient, food heaven, or your nightmare ingredient, food hell. Now, it's up to our studio guests and some of our viewers to decide what you'll be eating. So, food heaven, I think this is a lot of people's food heaven. A collection of different things,
It is
really.
a collection of things. I love pasta, and I don't get to eat it as much as I'd like because, you know, it's heavy carbohydrates, so I don't have it for dinner as much.
Know what you mean.
But I love it, so I would eat it every day if I could. So, yeah, pasta, lobster. I mean, it's just...
I thought you were going to say spaghetti hoops then. That would make my life a lot easier.
Not quite spaghetti hoops,
right.
but, yeah, lobster is also a favourite thing. I love all types of shellfish and fish, so...
Okay.
But lobster is obviously...
However, there is
special.
one that you don't like in terms of fish for your dreaded food hell. What's that?
Monkfish.
What is it about that you don't like?
It's too meaty. I'd like fish. I'm actually love textures, so I love it, but not monkfish.
Just tastes a little bit like beef. That in terms of texture.
It's very similar to lobster, really. The texture's quite robust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Monkfish. So
no, monkfish. I'm not having it.
Okay, so
you two can
please
I don't know where to start with your career because you know started off at a very very famous theatre school, so it started off quite good for you when you were young.
Yes.
Didn't you? Isn't little birdie told me you auditioned for Bianca in EastEnders?
I did years ago. Actually, literally months before I met the Spice Girls, I auditioned for Bianca in EastEnders. So I had to do the whole Ricky, but obviously wasn't as good. I wasn't as good. So yeah, carried on doing other auditions and then auditioned for the Spice Girls.
But the Spice Girls, because you were the one that replaced somebody that left and went to college.
Yes, went back to university.
And then you launched Wannabe, massive hit. I bet you they're gutted now, aren't they?
I know, poor... yeah, I do think about her, but yeah...
No, you don't.
I was at college at the time, yeah, and I got this audition saying, we've got a group together, but one of the girls is going back to university, would you come and audition? I was like, yeah, cool. You know, I was used to going on auditions quite a lot, so... but this was very different, as I knew straight away when I met the other girls. It's crazy.
That was it? You kind of had that bond...
Straight away, yeah, straight away. It was really bizarre, and I was very honest with the girls. I was only 18, so I was like, this is my first time away from home, and but it was amazing experience to meet them all. Crazy.
But nothing could have prepared you for what happened straight afterwards, because...
Never. And it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
It was so fast, and we travelled the world, and it was, yeah, a crazy, crazy time.
Because it seems to me that the whole music industry's changed now. Because I mean, seriously, this is what the Spice Girls achieved: 4 Brits, #1 in 30 different countries.
31.
That's 31. Sorry, that's shoot the researcher. 9 UK #1s, 3 Christmas #1s, and in the year 2000, you'd already sold 53 million albums.
Yeah. In 2000, yeah, so it's a bit more... Well, my fans who are so loyal, they'll know more than me, but, yeah, so... Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing?
It is pretty much, because then you all split up and had separate careers as well, bits and pieces.
Yeah, and we've gone on to do our own things, which is lovely as well, because as a group, obviously, we were very successful, but, again, you know, people have allowed us to kind of go off and do our own things as well, which has been great.
Because the latest thing that you're doing as well as the radio...
I do my radio show, which is on Saturday, 4 till 7 on Heart, and I play great music and have a bit of a laugh, which is really lovely.
You've got this clothing range, then. Tell us about that, then.
I have. I've got a children's clothing range with Argos, and it's out now.
Right.
And it's been amazing to create kind of mini clothes that are still cool And washable. I know this is, you haven't got children, but washable is very important. Inexpensive is very important, but still really cool, colourful, fun clothes for kids. And it's been a real family thing as well, because...
You get the whole family involved in it,
The
really,
whole family. Yeah. We did every meeting at home, so we had kind of, materials and ideas everywhere, and my little son picked colours. And Jade, my other half, I think he's very cool, quite snazzy. So he really helped with the design, and it's been a real family, homebred thing. And I've had great feedback. The mums are loving the clothes at Argos, so I'm really happy with that.
Is that something that you always wanted to do that didn't get the opportunity?
Especially when I had my first son, so he's coming, God, he's going to be 5 this year, scary. I just found it quite hard to find, those kind of skinny jeans, but with cool T-shirts and hoodies and stuff they can play around in, but still look smart and fun. I just found that quite hard to find, and with girls that are still pretty, but they're still for children. Do you know what I mean? They're still little girls' dresses and party dresses and stuff like that. So I found that quite difficult to find, and I've always wanted to do my own range, and here it is.
And here it is.
So it's really,
and best
really
of luck
brilliant.
with it as well.
Thank you.
So just run through what I've done. The chicken's cooked. You leave that just to rest nicely before we carve it. I've chopped up some shallots and some garlic in there. These are the little mushrooms. We've got some chanterelles, some barrettes. We've got these trompette de mort.
I love those. What are they called?
Trompette de l'amour, or trumpet of death.
Oh.
They go in there.
Can we keep to the trumpet de l'amour, whatever?
This is some Madeira. Place the Madeira in. Just a classic, simple little wild mushroom sauce. Some stock, obviously chicken stock. And you add that to it. Now, the idea, a bit like sort of what Bryn did, we reduced that down a little bit with everything else, and then we add our double cream to it as well. So it's just a really simple little classic dish with the wild mushrooms. Salt and pepper brings it to the bottom. If we use the double cream, it won't split. So a little bit of salt, pepper.
Oh, really? So if you use single, it will split?
Single cream will split, but also don't use creme fraiche or any of that low-fat yoghurt stuff. None of that in here.
You're talking to me. I don't use any.
None of that in this kitchen.
I like full-fat cream.
There you go. A little bit of chives gone in there, and we just warm this up. And really, that's about it. And the classic French way to finish this off would be, obviously,
butter.
Touch of butter. And we could mix that all together, like that.
I love it.
And as well as all that, this year, if that wasn't enough...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
what?
This theatre. Tell me about the little Spice Girls musical.
Oh,
it's the same
Spice
producer
Girls
of Mamma Mia, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Judy Kramer. And also, Jennifer Saunders is writing it. Isn't that brilliant?
Right.
I'm a huge fan of Jennifer Saunders anyway, so...
Because you were in that Fab as well, weren't you?
I was. This New Year, we
had...
She had 3 specials, a Christmas special, New Year special, and there's going to be an Olympic special as well.
Right.
Yeah, and I was part of Absolutely Fabulous again, which is great. It's like being part of a little team. Yeah. I went for kind of the script meeting, and you've got Jane Horrocks, June Whitfield, Jonah Lumley. It's amazing. And, yeah, she's writing the Spice Girls musical, which we're hoping, fingers crossed, will be out end of this year. So you'll have to come and see. We could do a little dance.
Anyway, moving on to the chicken.
We've both done Strictly.
I'm busy that day. Right, on with the chicken.
You'd love to.
You've got to be joking.
A bit of tango?
Well, you're quite tall. Check out them shoes. Look at them.
I've got very high shoes on, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We could still do a little tango.
You are serious, are you?
Yes. Come on. See, look, we've got the stands. Yay!
I'm much more into that sort of...
Yeah, I heard about your breakdancing. We don't want any of that.
You've just ruined my masterclass. My new addition to this show has now been ruined. There you go. Right, we sliced that up, you see. They're all laughing in my ear.
I had loads of Twitters saying how delicious you are and I should try and dance.
Anyway, right, the chicken, we put the chervil on it as well. Just eat that, anyway.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Well, my producer called me this week and said, what's your favourite spice? And I went, coriander. I didn't actually realise you were on the show.
Oh, my goodness.
Dive in. Happy?
It's my favourite thing, mushrooms. Actually, everything's
good actress as well. There you go. Right.